fact, the judge says, is this not the core of what the plaintiffs are currently asking for, which is this kind of judicial investigation through discovery, and to get some answers, and in a certain sense lay the groundwork for understanding what the government could do and what the government is or is not doing.
Could this case, or does this case necessarily need to end up back at the Supreme Court? And if it does, does the Supreme Court need to be, I guess I keep describing it as like a little less vague in its, in its wording this next time? What do you think?
I think it'll end up at the Supreme Court regardless, because the Trump administration is going to try to bring it there. They maybe try to bring it there very early, in fact, saying that some of this issue of discovery and the questions being asked shouldn't be asked. So maybe they try to do that. But the Supreme Court already basically said these are the things that they need to answer to. So they could try that, but I don't think it'll die fast. And then the last one will be if she does, in fact, the district court judge, hold them in contempt. I think one of the most important parts of the order that she gave this evening is she actually points to one of the ways in which the United States government seems to have control over the matter. She says it's inexplicable that Abrego Garcia is still being held in CCOT. And then she drops a footnote and cites the text that we do have from the written agreement with El Salvador that's been released by the Associated Press because they obtained part of the agreement, which says that they'll be holding CCOT, quote, pending the United States decision on their long-term disposition, end quote. That's what the judge says, which is basically saying you have much more authority, the United States government, to do something here, to do anything, take certain steps to facilitate his release.
Then you're playing at. Then you're saying that you have had, and because they keep saying that their hands are tied, they can't do anything about it. One aspect of this that is